By November the 1st, British politics will have undergone another revolution. There are only 5 possible outcomes.
Order!
So option 1 is that Boris Johnson gets a deal
Hopefully with a deal, Mr. Speaker.
and gets it through Parliament.
It's agreed on all sides of the House.
He'll have had to swallow some pretty big compromises to get there, all persuaded the EU to do the same. Either way, triumph. Option 2 is that he gives in.
I will not ask for another delay.
It is feasible that he comes back from that mid-October summit with nothing and feels the heat from cabinet colleagues. So option 2 is that he complies with the law, writes to Brussels to ask for an extension to Brexit Day. Capitulation. But it's just more likely that he tries to fight. Now, we're gearing up for an epic constitutional clash in the last week of October, fought here at the Supreme Court and in the Commons with MPs. But option 3 sees him lose and still have to go crawling back to Brussels to ask for that extension.
Humiliation.
Humiliating. So option 4 is a no-deal Brexit. He faces down opposition from the courts and from MPs, might win. Now, I think this is the only way you end up with a no-deal Brexit this year, but he's still taken Britain out of the EU on his timescale.
We're going to come out, deal or no deal, on October the 31st.
But it's to a no-deal Brexit, which introduces uncertainty for an unknown length of time. Bruising. Then there's the wild card. Option 5, resigning as Prime Minister in order to hand over to Keir Starmer or Ken Clarke or even Jeremy Corbyn and then let them delay Brexit Day.
If you really want to delay Brexit beyond October the 31st, then vote for an election.
Option 5 has been discussed around Whitehall, but cabinet ministers say it's really unlikely. The idea then would be that you'd have a general election in which the Tories would crush a Remain-leaning opposition.
Let the people decide.
But there is no such thing as a temporary Prime Minister, and you do have to be careful what you wish for. It's risky.
All of this assumes that if Britain asks for an EU extension, it gets it. But any assumption in British politics is risky.